And we're back here at 165 pounds. 33rd seed JoJo Smith of Oklahoma State against the number 1 seed Alex the Bull Marinelli. Biggest matchup of round number 1 here on mat number 2. I'm John Peterson bringing you live play-by-play coverage. A shot by Marinelli right off the whistle. And Smith brings him right back up to his feet. 30 seconds gone by. Both wrestlers in tight ties in the middle of the mat. Collar tie on the right side from JoJo Smith as Marinelli trying to put pressure on those elbows and prying off those collar ties of his own. 2:20 left here in the first. Marinelli likes to tie up, doesn't want to create separation. JoJo Smith's going to get around for a 2-point takedown. Slide by from the right side, gets behind the elbows, picks up the leg for a 2-point takedown. This is the moment Marinelli starts napping, a slick slide by from JoJo Smith, and it's a 2-0 lead for the 33rd seed. Bottom guy set, top guy on. Minute 5 gone by here. We are expecting a tight match here on mat 2. JoJo had to beat Chandler Rogers in a wrestle-off after injuries for Oklahoma State shuffled around the upper weights and bumping out Chandler Rogers. And now JoJo, John Smith's son, wrestling here at 165 as the 33rd seed. 1-point escape for Marinelli, the top seed. And Big Ten champ defeating Vincenzo Joseph a couple weeks ago in Minneapolis. Minute 20 to go in the first. 2-1 lead after a slide by to a takedown from JoJo. Marinelli's going to create some separation here and will look to try to get his own offense going. Collar tie on the right side by JoJo. And we've got some headgear thing to take care of here from JoJo. Minute 8 left here in the first. Nice slide by. And JoJo didn't waste any time, went straight down to the leg. And got a 2-point takedown. And that will give some time for Marinelli. Ryan Morningstar. And Brand's in the corner. And Alex Deringer in the corner. The Dan Kolov Invitational Champion. Deringer in the corner there for Oklahoma State. Ready to go. Minute 8 left here in the first. After the headgear situation's taken care of here. Both wrestlers tying up right in the middle. Going up and down, side to side. JoJo lowering his level. There's a shot there by Marinelli. The moment JoJo gets right back up to his normal stance, Marinelli's got a shot on his single leg, trying to switch the side. JoJo's going to try to pick up a leg, and he'll get around for not yet. 2 points. That's 2-point takedown for JoJo. Clears the leg, and JoJo Smith gets around for a 2-point takedown. 4-1 lead. Marinelli couldn't capitalize on the single leg, and JoJo makes him pay. Putting pressure on the hips. And cutting that corner for a 2-point takedown. We're back on our feet. 1-point escape for Marinelli. 4-2. Four seconds left. And that's the end of the first. We'll go to the second. JoJo Smith leads 4-2 after 2 takedowns. 2 escapes for Marinelli. JoJo will pick down to start the second period. Bottom guy set, top guy cover. Marinelli very tough from the top position. He's got to think about getting some riding time down here against JoJo. With a minute 53 left in the second. Just underway in our second period. Marinelli getting taken down twice in the first. From a slide by to a single leg, and then the second takedown was where he actually got in on a single leg attempt. And JoJo reached down and grabbed the leg and turned it into 2 points himself. Now Marinelli If anything positive's going for him now is he's riding JoJo tough, 4-2. 4-2 lead for Marinelli as JoJo picks down. Be interesting to see what Marinelli will pick in the third. Or if he might have to think about possibly cutting here. Not much action happening here from the top position or the bottom position. Marinelli, if he rides here for another 40 seconds, he can get that insurance with the riding time. Stalling called on JoJo Smith. Smith called for stalling. With 45 seconds left in the seconds. Great ride here from Marinelli. Marinelli riding tough. He has riding time, approaching a minute. And he will have his choice in the third. He'll have an armbar on from the right side. We'll see if Marinelli will try to use this. Armbar on from the left side. We'll try to work with the near wrist. 15 seconds left. Marinelli thinking about getting out to the side here. Possibly working for a predicament. Stalling called on Marinelli. He had the armbar in, but wasn't working off the side. He was staying parallel the whole time and didn't take the chance of working off the side with the armbar. Stalling called on each wrestler. 10 seconds left here in the seconds. Minute 13 of riding time for the bull. Switch attempt there from JoJo off the whistle and nothing. We'll go to the third and final period, and JoJo's got a lead. 4-2, but riding time against him. And now Marinelli will have his choice, and he'll pick down. He looked over to his coaches thinking, should I go top? No, let's go bottom. 4-2. The 33rd seed, JoJo Smith, leads the top seed, Alex Marinelli, 4-2, but has riding time against him. Back up to our feet. Marinelli will get out for a one-point escape. Minute 50 left in this match. Marinelli needs a takedown. We're tied essentially with that riding time. There's a shot by Marinelli. JoJo will face him straight on and stop a takedown. 1:34 left in this match. Essentially, we're tied 4-4. The takedown will win this match. There's a shot by Marinelli. Gets it on a single leg. Will try to pick this up. He'll shelf this one up. JoJo's got to be thinking about getting a whizzer in. Nothing yet. JoJo will give it up. 2-point takedown, Marinelli. 5-4 lead. Minute left. Great position for Marinelli on that single leg, bending that knee down, making it difficult for JoJo to scramble. Minute and a half of riding time, 5-4 lead for the bull. And JoJo's got to work from the bottom. 40 seconds to go. Riding time's against him. Riding time's wrapped up. JoJo's got to be thinking about getting an escape here and then getting a takedown. 30 seconds left. After JoJo picked down to start the second, Marinelli rode him out for the full period. And now Alex Marinelli, the Iowa Hawkeye, has riding time locked up with a 5-4 lead and a crucial takedown in the third. And the number one seed at 165 pounds is going to pick up a huge win over a very tough 33rd seed. With a stall call to make it 6-4, Marinelli's on to the second round. 7-4 win. In a heart attack fashion towards the end, Marinelli picks up a big takedown.